Alright, seems we're live. Hey, how's the stream? Everything looking smooth? Everything sounding smooth? Hey, Ball Drawer, Carter Wright, Robo Deluxe, YT. I need another screen. Alright, I'm gonna get started in a little bit. I don't know what's going on there. Shouldn't be a problem though. Yes, that will be a problem. Alright, ready to get started. Alright, let's see. Are you being safe from COVID-19? Yes. I am quarantined in my apartment. Nobody's here and I can be as loud as I want. Alright, let's see. Alright, so what I wanted to do on this stream, as you can tell by the thumbnail, is I'm going to be rigging some characters in Moho Studio. And I'm going to show my process, answer questions, all that good stuff. So, let's see. So here are the characters I'm going to be rigging today. I'm gonna open up the actual picture so I don't mess anything up. Let's see. Oh no, I have it on the other screen. Yeah. So I'm gonna be rigging these two characters right here. These characters have kind of been in my head for about a year now. The character on the left, her name is Mary Sue. Character on the right, Susie Sue. I came up with the idea because I noticed a lot of people don't actually know what a Mary Sue actually is. So I think I'm going to briefly explain it here. And, well, thank you. You love drawing because of me? I'm really flattered by that. Thank you. Thanks, Carter. Alright, so the reason I came up with this, a lot of people don't know what a Mary Sue is. A Mary Sue is kind of a trope. It's a writing trope. On the Fortnite Legend? Yeah, I'm back with another Fortnite Let's Play. So let's see. I'm explaining what it looks like. Some people are coming in here now, so I'm gonna explain what I'm doing again. So what I'm gonna be doing on stream is I'm going to be rigging these two characters right here. On the left is Mary Sue, on the right there's Susie Sue, and basically the idea came from the Mary Sue trope, where you have a character that's written like a self-insert character, a character that everybody likes them, they have a lot of skills, a lot of talents, and nothing really bothers them. Bad things can happen to a Mary Sue character, but it never really gets to them because they have almost every positive trait. It can lead to a character feeling unrelatable, which is why a lot of people complain about it. But I was thinking, how can I make a story? I came up with this idea as kind of a TV show. I would like it to be a TV show. But how can I include a character like that as a main character without the show getting boring? So it was kind of a challenge. Yeah, these are the characters that I mentioned on my Twitter. I posted this picture a while back. And so basically Mary Sue is the on the left is basically the Mary Sue archetype. Pretty much perfect grades. Just pretty much everything goes right for her, right? And so on the right we have Susie Sue, which is kind of the opposite of that. I don't want her to be constantly a downer, you know? What I have in mind is that she's more of a very relatable character, you know? Drink water. I have my water right here. Right here. Alright, so yeah. So Susie Sue is the hyper relatable character. Probably the, if I made a show, it would probably be more centered around her than Mary Sue. And I think that it's not really something I've heard of before, because even though both characters aren't really on equal footing, it's more about this character, right? It's kind of like, if anyone has seen Hey Arnold, it's kind of like Helga and her sister, somewhat. If anyone knows that show, it kind of has a dynamic like that. Yeah. So let's see. I'm going to be rigging them today. I have their turnarounds all drawn out already. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna add fun to it. Definitely. I've actually been writing a lot of jokes. I've got a lot of jokes written down. And even a few episode outlines, you know, just short synopsises. Alright, so let's go on into Moho and I'll get to work. The one thing I recommend when building any character rig, it may sound obvious, but always sketch out your characters before you start rigging them. Don't try to rig them from scratch, because I've done that a lot in the past, and I came up with some really interesting looking characters. Some really odd looking characters. So it's best to have the designs all planned out before you even start. You don't have to do a full turnaround like this, but you know, I say at least have the different angles of the head. Yeah, at least have the different angles of the head, at least. And, you know, one full body to show the proportions. Will I draw a Pikachu in another stream? I might. I would like to do a drawing request stream, but this is going to sound like blasphemy, but I haven't played Pokemon before. Yeah, they did a really good job with Hey Arnold. If I was to make a show, if I do turn this into a show, I definitely really want to put in the work to make it deeper than just a surface level funny show, you know? I definitely want to have some deeper aspects in there. Like even I actually have some planned out. I just kind of gave a surface level explanation, but I have a few documents filled out about some of the deeper stuff that I want to have in the series. Alright, so I'm gonna get to work here. I always like to start with the head because I don't know, I just feel like it's easier to start with the head, especially since I put the whole thing in its own layer. So the thing about Moho is that Moho makes everything really user friendly. I'm just going to create a bone layer here, put a vector layer in it. What is the show called? If I was to make it a show, I would just call it Mary Sue. I'm thinking that it would appear to be all about Mary Sue, but it's really not. Like I said, it's mostly about Susie Sue. So let's see. I'm gonna start with the 3/4 angle. Thank you, Carter. Thanks, that means a lot. Let's see. I hope there's not a lot of latency on the pen. Maybe I'll turn the opacity down. I don't know if I can do that. Because right when I touch the pen to the screen, the opacity is going to go away for a little bit. Is this stream going to be archived? Yes. Yes, I will keep it up. I'm gonna start this. I can fix lines later, connect them up later. I don't always like to draw the whole line. Sometimes I'll just connect it up later, fix it. Not a big deal. Let me put this over it and lower the opacity. Hey, live streaming. Yeah. How long am I live streaming? How long have I been here? Since Sunday. Stream went down for a little bit. Did I press something? I think I may have accidentally cut the stream off. It should be fine though, it should be fine. Looks like we're up again. Alright, so what I was saying is that in Moho, let me switch it to green. Yeah. So in Moho, you can create styles, colors that you can reuse. And you can change them here in the styles, and we'll change it all throughout the animation. So I'm just gonna create all my styles right now up front. I like to have a lines style. Call them stroke. There you see strokes. What did I name them? I like to keep naming conventions. I like to keep it consistent. Yeah. Rig. Where my style go? Oh, there it is. Stroke. Turn off fill. I only want this to be for the lines. I think I'm going to go with a width of 3. but I can change it. Narustic Hay. Is Moho free? It's not free. It's more affordable than most animation software. And there is a free trial. But some of the stuff I'm going to be doing in this live stream are features of the pro version. There is a debut version, but it doesn't have a lot of the features I'm going to be using to create these rigs. But you still can use it, and I did use it for my first several videos. Alright, so stroke lines are going to be black. So from here, in this panel right here, down the line, I can change the width of the stroke, the color of the stroke, and thanks for the live streams. You're welcome, you're welcome. I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this. So you could change the width of the stroke and the color of the stroke down the line, and it will update it throughout the entire animation. So what I'm going to do is, I'm rigging this character right here. I'm going to create the stroke for them. You change the brush too. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it clean. Let's see. This one's just going to be color. I don't know why that's not picking up. What is going on there? That's a little bit odd. What? There are ways around it. Gonna move that out of the way. Alright, I'm just gonna change the color from here. Kinda odd. Doesn't seem to like being on my second screen. I do not know what is going on there. I think I got the color there. That is really odd. So what's happening is I'm using the dropper tool to grab the color, but it's not getting the color at the dropper. Interesting. I think it's an OBS thing. I think it's an OBS thing because my mouse was glitching out earlier. Anyway. Okay, let's see. The chat. Animated in Flash and After Effects. I've only used Flash a little bit myself. I wasn't. I didn't do too much with it. DUIK? I don't think I've heard of that one. DUIK. This one is new to me. And it's open source too, it looks like. I'll have to check it out later. Alright, so got the color in here. Uncheck stroke. So what I'm going to do for the hair is I'm going to create another layer. Oh, I need to name these. Hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to approximately follow these lines. I actually want to use a forward facing one for this. Alright, let's see. What I'm gonna do is roughly follow along here. Maybe want to try Moho. Yeah, Moho is really good software. It's I feel like it's really good for hobbyists. It has been used in a couple professional works, but there are a few things I would like to see them change. But you know, nice, it's affordable, and it does rigging better than easier than most other softwares I've tried. Where did my music go? Alright, we got some Peach's Castle theme up in here. Alright. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna switch back to the 3/4 view. Alright, let's See, just gonna connect everything up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, why does the sketch look better than the clean version? Which clean version? The which one? This one here? Or the one that I'm working on? Because the sketch, since I'm going to be modeling off of it, I want it to look as close to what I want the final thing to look like as possible. Alright, so now I'm just going to connect these things up here. This may look a little strange, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to mask it to the head, setting up for the head turns. I need a new style for the hair. Do I have one? No. Hair? Weird glitch is still going on. I don't know what that's about. But you know. Really odd. I can go in and change them later. Alright, so this color right here is for her cheeks. Alright. Hold on. Where is that color? I don't know why it's doing this. Shouldn't be doing this. But I can go make them more precise later on. I'm going to assign the skin color style to this here. And I'm going to take the hairstyle, assign it to here. But watch this. This is where the magic happens. Watch this. Exclude the strokes so that lines on the outside appear. And there it is. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Oh hey DJ, yeah, I do want to become a regular streamer. I do want to do this a lot more often. And let's see. Need to draw more human-like characters. I mean, you can draw whatever makes you happy, you know? I never really, there are some things that I think I should get better at drawing, but you know. For the most part, I just draw whatever makes me happy. Yeah, I'm gonna be back in a little bit. Alright, let's hop right back into it. Alright, let's see. So, where I left off, I was doing the hair. So, what you can see, as you can see, I made the hair go outside of the bounds of the head here, like this. This will help us in doing a sort of 3D head turn. We don't want any of these lines to go inside of the head. So what I'm doing is I'm masking it to the head by going into the settings of the bone layer right here, going to masking and doing hide all. So it's going to hide everything that's outside of the head, like that. I'm just gonna render it out, and it'll look like this when it's rendered out, aside from the transparent image. Alright, so let's see. That's pretty good. I think that's good enough. I actually want these to be level. Oh, I don't know why that happened. Oops. Alt. No, I don't want to do that again. I'll just leave it the way it is for now. I can fix it later. So let's start on the ear. Oh, no, I need to apply all the styles. I need to make sure the head down here in style 1 is applied to, let's have the stroke, and let's have the skin up. So this way, if I go into the skin style and I change that, it will change everywhere I've used that style. Alright, so I'm going to use a similar thing for the head. I already have the hairstyle applied there, and I need the stroke style applied. This way, if I go into the stroke style, I can change the width of the strokes in the entire animation. And I'm thinking I might change it to 2. Let's see. How's that gonna look overall? No, it's good, it's good. Good. Alright, I'm gonna use a similar style for the ear. Oh, one thing I like to do is I like to keep everything centered so I can rotate it. I'm gonna select the head and the hair, and I'm gonna move it down to its center point. The center point of the head, which is right about there. I'm just gonna have it in the corner. And move everything down to there. Well, there's a better way to do this. I'm just gonna center the head at 0, 0. Not the point. I'm gonna take it all the points, center them down to 0, 0. A little bit higher, about there, around this center point here. And then I'm going to take the hair and I'm going to let's put the head in its proper position. Yeah, about there. I want to move the reference to fit it. About there. And then I'll move the hair back into its position. Pretty good. Alright, let's start on the ear. Hello Troy, we're just building a rig in Moho Studio. See? Going to follow the ear. Felt like that. I don't know why I connected it like that. Oh no, it didn't connect. Okay, good. So it has the hairstyle right now. It has the style of the hair, which is why it's that color. And I need to set it to the style of the skin. So now if I change that style, it will update also with the animation. For the ear, we don't need to mask the ear to the head. Hey Seth, we're just building a rig in Moho. So let's see. Don't mask this layer because we don't want the ear to be masked into the head like the hair is. Can I scale this? No, I can't. So it's going to be separate like that. Yeah, and I have the stroke style applied to it. And let's see. The reason that I just drew the whole shape is because if I add a point right here, I can hide this line. Make it match up a little bit more. Yeah. I like to be very precise with these things. There we go. Where is my music going? Oh, is my voice quiet? I'm not muted, am I? Oh, okay, let's see. How long have you been using this animation software? It was 2012 when I first got the software, so I'd say 8 years. It's been a really long time. It's been a really long time. I don't know where my music keeps going. I'm just gonna keep that tab open so it keeps going. Anyway, there's not much to explain about what I'm doing right now, so how are you guys doing? How are you all doing during these trying times? During the end of the world pandemic? again, I'm gonna center the ear and then move it back into position. So the vectors, so you can move the individual vector points and then you can move the whole layer. So I'm making sure all the points are in the center of the layer and then moving the layer where I want it to be. Like that. I'm going to duplicate the ear and make a second ear. Ear back. It's going to be ear front. You set up your laptop as a second monitor. I didn't even know you could do that. So you're using your laptop as another monitor? I mean, I have my, I'm using my laptop right now and I'm using my Cintiq as a second monitor. But I didn't know that you could. Wow. You've never watched anyone stream this comfortably? Oh, thank you. I mean, I don't, it's really hard for me to get into a stream. There are only, so I want to make this stream as comfortable as possible. I want to make the kind of stream that I would like to watch. I don't know if I've been doing a good job of that, but I'm doing my best. And yes, I would love to stream more often. Yeah, and I am working on a show with my brother. I don't want to say much about that at all, but I'm just saying he has some really good ideas and he's been working on them for a long time, and I would love to see it just come to be. And so ear back, this will be the other ear, and I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to move it behind the head because this ear is not visible at this angle. And we're just going to leave that there for later. Now, I have no clue how I'm going to do the eyes because I'm going to do them differently than how I usually do them. I don't know if it's going to work out, but I'm going to give it a try. First, I'm probably going to work on the hair. Probably going to work on the hair. Let's see. Yeah, I've already heard this one. Oh no, I like this one. Okay, so above everything, I'm going to create a new vector layer. You can use almost any device as a second monitor. There's a program called Space Desk for that. I am actually going to write that down. I would like to write that down. Alright, so let's see. We've got the head. We've got the hair masked to the head. We've got the ear in the front, the ear in the back. I'm going to create another layer and keep my styles thing down here. Actions, we don't need actions right now. The actions, that's the good part. So, your front, a new vector layer. We're going to call it Air Puff Front. Air Puff Front. I should put on Flowers from the Future. I am going to put on the remix. I like the remix a lot better. Let's see. I have it in here. Do I not have it in here? Oh no, I have it. It's quiet. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with the volume too much, but I don't want it to drown me out. Alright, so we're gonna work on the puff in the front. Ooh. I have auto weld on. Oh yeah, we don't want this one to mask either. See. Gonna keep working on this puff here. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna work faster but sloppier. Can't get any sloppier than that. Alright, so let's see. Listen to flowers from the future every morning. Yeah, it's a really nice morning song. Really relaxing. I would like to do a live stream, a music live stream, but my laptop just can't handle that. There's a song that I like to listen to in the morning. I can't remember what it was called. It was To Be Alive by Puppet. Sometimes I listen to that in the morning. It just gets me pumped up and ready. I don't know, it's a pretty good song. To Be Alive by Puppet. Alright, so I've got auto weld on, so when I draw a line it will automatically connect at the ends to whatever line I get close to. I want to put these in the middle. There's really no reason for me to put these in the middle. I just, you know, I just kind of want to do that. Let's see. That's a little odd how that connected, but it's fine. Okay, they're connected. Pretty good. Alright, so here we've got the puff. Oh, the song? It's called To Be Alive by Puppet. I just had Spotify on autoplay. It just came up and I really liked it. I don't really know what else has been created by Puppet, but it was pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna get the hairstyle again. No. We still have the stroke style here, and we're going to fill the puff with fill. I don't know why that's not filling. I think there's a... Oh, yeah, there's something going on down there. Sometimes there's another point. Yeah, it's not connected here. The crock pot? Oh, the tripod? Sure. See, there are little things like this. There are little, just small little, I guess, bugs that have popped up in this latest version. They don't break the whole software, but I really wish they would get them fixed. Alright, now let's fill. Alright, so there we go. Render it out. And this is what it looks like so far. Minus the transparent image over it. Alright. Let's get to work on the second one. The puff in the back. Gonna be behind everything. And then what I did is I copied this one because I'm just gonna mold it from this one just to save myself some time, I guess. I don't know if it's going to, but it sounds like it would work in theory. I'll just fix the curvatures afterwards. I have the full thing transparent somewhere. We have two devices that are both running Windows and are able to connect to the internet wirelessly. You can set them as dual monitors through the internet without a cord. You can set them as dual monitors by using Miracast. Huh. I want to write that down too. Useful information. Really useful information. I wonder if I could cast. Would I be able to cast to a Samsung tablet? That's awesome. I gotta try that sometime. See. Because if I could cast to my Samsung tablet. I could probably even have the chat. When I'm streaming, I could have the chat on my tablet. Because right now, everything's kind of crammed up onto my laptop screen. On my other screen. It's a little intimidating to navigate, but that would be really useful if I could cast it to my tablet. Have a third screen. Sumo Point 2.0. I haven't heard of it. Is it a program for Windows? Because there are a lot of apps, a lot of drawing apps that have cropped up for Android and iPhone, and I do not know anything about the programs in that area. I'll check it out. Alright. Everything's coming together nicely. Yeah, there's a lot of these tools that I'm using right now are actually pretty new in Moho. And I've been just loving them because back when I made how to play tic-tac-toe in those earlier videos, Moho was, I'd say it was kind of new. And it didn't have all these features here. So these features popped up and they're kind of new. And I think that's kind of where there are a few things that need to be ironed out. But as far as manipulating points goes, it works really well. Really well. It's really good. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I like to get things right as I sketch them out. Alright, so we've got the puff in the back. Now I'm going to do the same thing I did with the one in the front. Did I do it to the one in the front? No, I didn't. I'm going to center the drawing and then move the layer to where I want it to be. This way I can squash and stretch it where it is, like this. If I have it up in the corner and I don't have the drawing centered, it's going to move like this. It's going to rotate and squash around the origin point. So I'm going to center it. Oh, I'm good. I've got a lot of stuff here. Thank you. I'm going to move the actual layer. This way, like I said. Alright, alright, that's fine. Alright. Alright, cool, cool. Yeah, I might need to... I'll check to see if there are other apps for that, because that sounds like it would be really useful. I'd love to see a comic, a series with these characters. Yeah, I came up with these characters as a series idea. Something that I'd possibly like to pitch to Cartoon Network, I think. Or maybe just make a web series. It's one of those ideas that just keeps nagging at you, it just shows up, and it just doesn't go away. So I feel like I want to... If I was to pitch it and make a series, I kind of just want to do one season, something small. It's just an idea, it's just one of those nagging ideas that, you know, just keeps popping up. And so what I did is, I centered the points that make up this puff here. I centered them all to 0, 0, 0. The whole thing is at 0, 0. Around this origin point. So I can squash it and stretch it and rotate it around the origin point. And then I just moved the whole layer to be where I wanted it to be according to the sketch. And I'm about to do it with the back one now. So the back one isn't centered at its origin point, which is right here. I can, it'll rotate around that point. So what I want to do is put the actual points at 0, 0. Not just the one point. I want to put the whole thing at 0, 0. And then I'm doing that with the, what is this tool? The transform points tool. And now I'm going to use the transform layer tool down here. And I'm going to move the actual layer. Now it rotates around the origin point, around the center of the actual thing. Oh, what's it called? The app. There's an app that you can download that switches screen to a laptop, or a laptop to a mobile screen. Yeah, I'm writing all these down. I'm gonna check all these out when the stream ends. Alright, let's see. Oh, for the ears? Actually, I want to put them in a switch layer. So I'm actually gonna make a switch layer ear front. What a switch layer does is it allows you to switch between different drawings. Yeah. Again, we don't want the ear to mask. Don't mask this layer. And I actually want to center this one. Center the actual switch layer. Now the ear is at 0, 0. But the switch layer that contains it is where I want the ear to be. That way I can have the ear front, front. I'm gonna copy it. Ear front back. And this one it'll be the front ear, but you'll see the back of it. I'm going to flip it around. That's for later. That's for when I start the head turn. I like this song, but it's a little loud. Yeah. I'm gonna redo ear back. But that's fine. You don't have to go get the name of the app. I'm gonna be looking into all the options I have after the stream ends. I'm actually gonna delete ear back because I want it to be in a switch layer too. I'm gonna duplicate ear front, call it ear back. It's going to be ear back front. This is gonna get confusing. Ear back front and ear back, where you're seeing the back of the ear in the back. And these are going to be mirrored too. And again, I'm going to, let's see, did I mirror this one? No, I didn't mirror that one. I want to mirror the points, not the actual layer. No, I'll mirror the actual layer. So I can copy and paste between the ears and it'll stay the same. I'm going to put it over here behind the head because you can't see it in this angle. Right about there. Alright, let's see what we have so far. Alright, so here's what we have so far. I think we're ready to start working on the face. Again, I don't know exactly how I'm going to do the eyes. I'm going to have to figure that out on the fly. Let's get our 3/4 pose back in here so we can at least start. I want to at least finish the head today. I just want to make sure it's precise. It's right where I want it, so I don't have things shifting all over the place. I think the hairline was good. That looks good. It's been shifting a little bit. So I have figured out how I'm going to do the pupils, and I have worked this out before. I don't know how I'm going to do all the masking and the eyelids and all that stuff, but I did show this on Twitter, where I have the eyes, I have the pupils grow when they get to the edges of the eyes. I think it's a really nice cartoony style. I'm going to be doing that. I can probably copy this shape actually. I think I'll do a new one. So let's see how I did the eyes in my old one, because I've been doing a new technique where the old way I used to do it is I used to mask the eyelids to the eyes, and so everything up here would be the eyelids masked over the eyes. But I didn't like doing that because see where the eye kind of overlaps the hair? You would just see the top of the eyelid going above the hair, and it didn't look very good. So I figured out a convoluted way to not have it do that. Like that. But when I render that out, it looks like that in the software, but when I render it out, it takes a while to render these because of the masking and my laptop. Oh no, I need to show it on a different frame. I think this frame. Yeah. So see here how his eyelid doesn't cover this part of his hair. I did some weird masking stuff there. I'm not completely sure what I did. I just figured it out and I just, followed what I did again. But we're gonna figure this out. It looks like I have a layer here. I just have a folder here. Doing a lot of switching back and forth, but I want to masking. So I have reveal all on it. So all of this right here is the eyes. Kind of convoluted. Okay, I gotta save because it froze there for a second. I gotta save this. Yeah. So let's see. We're gonna have a group called eyes. Oh, I remember what I need for this. I'm going to need a new style. Strokes. Color. No. Nothing. Strokes. Double. And this one is going to have the width of the strokes double the width. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to be double the width. I am going to need that. The eyes, masking, do not mask the eyes to the body. We do not want that to the head. Reveal all. I remember it said reveal all. And what I like to do is I like to center the eyes at the bottom so that they squash downwards when I squash them. And they stretch upwards when I stretch them. Alright, we're working on something, trying to make a design by using some pages from your favorite manga. That's nice. I gotta take a look at it. I gotta take a look at it when you're finished with it. Your designs are really good. I still love that Undertale one. That one's really good. Really good. Let's see. Did I separate the eyes in this one? I probably should. This one is going to be the front eye. I'm trying to figure out how I did it before. Yeah, I have an eyebrow layer, a frame by frame layer if I ever want to switch to frame by frame. Masking. Eyelids mask. Masking. Oh, and that one was to hide all. Okay, I got it. I want it to be at the same position. Eye masking and eyes. It's really quiet. I like this song. I really like this one. let's see. This is eye front. Alright, let's see what style I used for the hair in the back. I want to make sure that I have... Alright, so now I'm not going to use any style for the eyes. I might use a style for the pupils. Oh, no, I'll use a stroke style because I still want the lines to be consistent. Alright, that looks about right. Even though I can't stream making music, what I can do is I can stream game development. It runs pretty smooth, so I might do that in the future. The eyes are going to be white. Duplicate that, eye front. This is going to be the back eye. Eye back. Move it to the opposite side. It should line up. Wow, it did. It lined up nicely. I got that head on. Just. Alright, bye Carter. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah. Stay safe. I'm just gonna... I don't know when I'm gonna end. I might end at 5:30. I might end at 5:30 because I do want to finish the character's head before I end the stream. And tomorrow, I guess if I stream tomorrow, I can work on rigging. Thank you, Robo. Alright, let's see. I remember how I did it. I remember what I was doing. So the masking, I'm going to hide all. I'm gonna hide all. I'm gonna add both of these eyes to the mask so that I can mask other stuff to them. I might even do the pupil separate. I might do it separate. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna keep the eyes separate. I haven't done this before, but I'm gonna do it now. Still thinking about how I'm going to do this. Okay, that's not how I want it. Yes. Alright, so this one. This is Tobu. Yes, this is Tobu. Hope by Tobu. I've had this stream playlist for a while. Just a lot of copyright-free stuff. Some of my own music. Got the Living Tombstone in here. A lot of video game music. And I've got Subterranean Sky in here too. Fear of Dark. Fear of Dark is really good. I'm just gonna figure out what I'm doing here. I don't want this to be centered where it's, well, it's fine, it's fine. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of new stuff here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to copy the eye. I'm going to go into, I'm going to create the pupil. Eyes, eye front. This is now eye front. Find something new. This one can just be called eye. Okay, like I said, I'm going to copy the eye here. I'm going to copy, I didn't already paste it here, did I? No. I'm going to shrink this one down. I think it's time for another style. Oh yeah, no copyright sounds is very nostalgic, very nostalgic. I'm gonna create a new one. I'm gonna call it Merry Pupils, in case I want to change the pupil color later. Well, I guess the iris color, but you know. So now I'm gonna keep them a nice cartoony black. I'm gonna position them where they are here. I don't know if I'm gonna I might keep them as round as they are now. Might. What did I do here? I don't know if I kept them where they were supposed to be here. Yeah, I just kept them around like that. Alright. I'm going to do what I was doing, what I usually do. I'm gonna mask the eyelids. Let's see, eyelids. So I already have masking turned on, so the pupils will not be visible outside. No, I do not have the mask. Mask this layer. Oh, I didn't change the masking type. I have hide all. I is add to mask. Do I have masking visible? Let's see. Oh yeah, it's masked. Alright, let's take the style for the skin, eyelids, And what I do for eyelids is I will just create a rectangle over the eye. Like that. I might give it some more room. Center it. I didn't do this with my other rigs, but I want to have a point here in the center. And so I can bend the lids a little bit, like that. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. And I'm gonna move it up out of the way. This way I can just drop the eyelids down whenever I want to. I can just drop the eyelids down. I'm going to hide these lines here outside of the bounds. I don't have to do that, but I don't want them to get in the way. Okay, that one's still visible. I'm going to flip this one vertically, and this one will be the bottom eyelid. I could probably just negate the Y position. So now I will be able to move the bottom eyelids up. And now that I have this little point in the middle, I can go like that. So, yeah. Alright, so it looks like the first eye is done. What time is it? There's about 30 minutes left in the stream. I'm just going to finish the second eye. I want to get the eyes fully functioning. The nose shouldn't be too hard. I'm doing something different. I'm not doing a full head turn, like a full 360 smooth head turn, like I usually do. Because I want to try something new with the profile head. Alright, let me see. I'm going to retweet this again. Alright, I'm just gonna retweet this and we'll finish up the face. Good. Alright, so now I'm gonna duplicate this eye. I hope this works out because I am in uncharted territory right now. Eye back. Eye back is obviously going to be behind eye front. Rhombus. Man. I don't know why, but last year, at some point, I just decided the word rhombus is funny now. It's just funny. There's no reason for it to be funny. It's just funny. Alright, so this eye is going to be on the other side. And I'm going to move the pupil to the other side as well. So I have something like this going on. I don't know if I wanted to be so close. But yeah, this is how they are in the actual sketch, so that's fine. So we've got our eyelids done. We got the eyes here. Oh no 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 no! I missed something. I forgot the eyelash. Let's create another layer. This one won't mask. Obviously, when the eyelids on the bottom come up, we're going to need to hide them or move them with the eyelid. But to make that easier for future me, to make it easier, I'm going to have it go inside the eye like this. We're going to fill that with a stroke. Make sure we have the stroke style selected. And there we go. There we have it. I'm going to duplicate that. Put it in the other eye. We're going to flip it around. Move it to the other side. Everything's symmetrical. So when I have the eyelids on the bottom come upwards, I am going to need to have it move. Let me look at the sketch, because I do remember I want there to be 2 eyelids. That sounds strange, but I want like the eyelids to be inside the eye like that, and like another, you know, I just want it to be able to break off there like that. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I don't need to do that. I can worry about that when I start working on 2, because Mary doesn't need that. But yeah, I'm gonna need to make sure the eyelashes move with the eye. So we've got the eyes pretty much done. Let's see. Oh no 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 no! We do not have the eye. Masking, no masking. What did I do here? Oh, I can do that now. I can create an eyebrow layer now. I'm gonna put the eyebrow layer. Eyebrow. Eyebrows. I might put it in a switch layer. I might put it in a switch layer, because I do want one eyebrow to disappear. I don't want the other eyebrow to be visible. I might just have one eyebrow. I've done that before. Shouldn't be too bad. And I actually want to... We still want the stroke to be applied. Eyebrows are just going to be black. And I want to shrink the edges down to make them sharper. Why is this not appearing? Am I masking it? Oh no, it's not in a masking layer. I wonder why that's disappearing. Did not realize it's in a masking file. Okay, the masking settings are there now. Don't mask this light. I wonder what. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. It's back. That's odd. Does it render though? Let's check the render. So here's what it's gonna look like rendered. Looks pretty good so far. I find streaming fun, but no one really watches, partly because of time zones. Yeah, time zones are a really tricky thing. But me, I'll watch a stream into the middle of the night, so next time you stream, hit me up. Because I'm a bit of an insomniac. I will watch a stream past midnight. I can't really tell why this eyebrow is missing. I have to be doing something absolutely stupid. Reveal all. No, I don't see a reason why this eyebrow shouldn't be showing up. Am I using a transparent style? Not transparent. This is really odd. Well, I guess we're not gonna have any eyebrows today. Wait, let me move it out of the layer. Masking, don't mask this layer. Okay, so it has something to do with the masking. Don't mask this layer. I'm gonna set reveal. Okay, now there it is. I don't know what I did to fix it. I didn't really change much of anything. But there it is. There it is. Eyebrows. There we go. Sure. Send me a link. Send me a link to your music. You got a lot of creative people in the chat right now. A lot of music producers in the chat. I'm telling you, DJ, that Subterranean Sky, what you did with the last part of Subterranean Sky is my favorite piece of music on the channel. It's just so good. Got a new vector layer. This one is going to be the nose. I'm not gonna draw this one out, I'm just gonna build it. What did I do there? I want that to be sharp. I'm just gonna build this one out, something like that. Well, I still don't know what's going on with the everything being offset like that. But we'll apply the skin style here. Hide these lines here. We've got the nose now. Might even adjust it to there. Let's see how that's looking. I'll keep it the way it was before. And last but not least, we need to create the mouth. That seems like the last thing. I'm going to have to build all the different mouths I'm going to need for lip syncing, but I'm just going to do something simple right now, just so I feel like I have it finished. Which layer? Yeah, I'm going to do just a vector right now. Simple mouth. The mouth will be masked to the head. Alright, oh, so it's your, YouTube name. Older and Echo Remix. I'll check it out. Check it out. I actually want to write that down. Yes. Alright, so we've got about 10 minutes left on the stream here. I'm just going to make sure it looks complete. Let's have it auto weld. Well, auto weld is on. Alright. I do have a tongue color. This is gonna be hard to drop because I don't know what's going on with this, but that's it there. I'll have to come through and fix the colors afterwards. Oh, and I forgot to do the cheeks. I gotta do that now. We'll name this one Mouth. You're behind the eyes, in front of the ears. Two layers, cheek front and back. This one is going to mask. And we do not want a stroke on these ones. We'll play the song? Yeah, I can play it. I'm gonna play it right when I finish up here. Let's see. I want to center this. I will finish up here and then I will check out the song. Alright, I want that centered. Let's do it again. Oops, wrong button. What did I do? There we go. So here's what we got. Here's what we have so far. Let's compare it to the sketch. And there it is. No, I'm not even comparing it. I'm not even looking at the screen anymore. Let's hide. Hide that. Oh, I guess I can't do that. I guess I gotta move it. Now we can compare. I think it turned out pretty good. I might make the pupils thinner to look more like the sketch, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I can do that in the future. But here it is. Alright, so that's what we got so far. I'm gonna rig it tomorrow because my time is just about up. So now I'm gonna play Now I can play. I'm gonna play your song. Let me see if I could find it. Oh, it's on your channel. Rhombus. Hey, we're just about to wrap up the stream. We did so far we've built this head using all the different layers. I'm going to be putting bones in it tomorrow, doing a head turn. But let's see. Cauldron Echo Remix. There it is. Oh, I like this. It's got kind of a trap sound to it. I like those horn sounds. I love including these huge. Okay, now it's really trap. That's a good melody. Oh, this part is really nice. Got kind of like a Travis Scott thing going where the beat switches up. Yeah, pretty cool. What did you use to make this? Did you use GarageBand or FL Studio? I'm not familiar with the rest. Let's see here. Yeah, so I'd say this is a success. This was a very successful stream. We ended up with this end product here. Pretty cool. Oh, and that song was by Robo Deluxe. I hope I'm saying that right. Robo Deluxe _ YT Red. Check out his stuff. Shout out. That's a shout out. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream right about now. Thank you all for coming. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed doing this. And tomorrow, I guess we'll start on rigging. Alright. Bye. Oh, does anyone have any, are there any questions before I end the stream? I want to make sure I get any questions before I just abruptly end the stream. Alright, see ya, DJ. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you again, and see ya.